Hello everybody, welcome to another Zabbix video. This time we are talking about frontend, Zabbix 7.0 LTS frontend, and I will share my painful things about frontend sections, and there are three things which comes out from the box and which really kind of triggers for me to take an action to modify the source code of the front-end server just to make it usable for me. So during this video I will share which section is not good enough for me and what's the actual patch. Okay, we will start with the very first thing, and that is data overview widget. Here there is a dashboard, data overview, and what for me is not good enough is this header. I tend to read stuff in the book or inside the monitor. I tend to read from left to right, and this does not fit the bill, and it's not good enough for me. So how to fix it? There is like a file inside the front-end server, and that file is this guy, and this file holds like a keyword 270 degrees. So if we would use like grep and grep for this keyword and like grep out from this file, then we see like some sort of transformation happens, and I'm not sure like in how many places this is used, but I found that replacing this guy with the 0 degrees actually solves the problem. And I'm creating this video also to fully automate things, so every time a new minor upgrade gets done for the front end, so there is some sort of automation how to patch these things, and that's the reason why we develop some such commands to kind of forcibly edit the files and like do some like modifications. In long run, like don't do this. That this will cause trouble. Like better to use like patch command. But right now, this is the first step for me to create some sort of solution, some sort of automation. So I'm tired of doing these modifications all the time. So that's the first thing, and maybe let's show it on the fly. Here we have a dashboard, and now it is read from bottom to top, and in the very moment if I execute this command, copy, paste here and press enter, it's done. Like no need to restart any web server or anything. If I refresh the page, click, voila, like this now is finally it's readable from left to right. Excellent. The next thing is also a problem with the data overview widget, and that is like the cell is not giving the full length of the metric, and this is, yeah, it's so annoying, and it's practically, it's not usable. Like if I use this widget to print a table for me, then if I miss the full value, it's just a no-go. So how to fix this? We have another file, like this file, which holds, there are some functions. If the value turns out to be bigger than 20 characters, then like let's truncate the rest and replace the remaining with 3 dots, like the line ends with 3 dots, so there is like a separate function. So instead of looking for 20 characters, and this function is actually used twice in this file, and I again like quite forcibly do some modification, and yeah, instead of 20 now it's looking for 200, which in my setup will never be true. So let's compare one more time. So we have a lot of things not readable in full. And now after executing this thing, copy and putting inside the terminal, paste, enter. Now refreshing this page, click, and voila, now all the values are in full, and this dashboard is I made a video about this, like how to summarize all your customizations on all of your Zabbix proxies. If you want to hear more about how to create this dashboard, I will link all the videos inside the video description. So 2 patches for the data overview widget, and I think this do not exist anymore in the 7.4. So this video is very applicable for the 7.0 LTS version. Okay, and the last patch, which is like always for me, it is template level dashboard. And this is, I suppose it will be just for me, and I cannot imagine like why would you do such harm in your setup. But for example, if for the host level dashboard, we have graphs, and every graph, if we decide to put the legend, like this stuff at the bottom, these graphs contain like the origin where the data point comes from. So this is backup server, and this information is repetitively comes here, and I see the hostname already here inside the dashboard, and this thing is very specific for host level dashboard. I'm not talking about these dashboards, global dashboards. So then it would really cause harm if what I'm about to do is like I want to get rid of this repetitive keyword. It's like coming all over again, and it's just wasting the screen space, and here like it cannot even complete the name of the metric, discrete t, what is that? And like there is here another one, interface, and what's happening with the interface, like and these characters are just causing trouble on screen, and I want to remove them. And if you do the same, I can promise like it will cause damage on this global dashboard, because when we add data points from different places, now you miss the origin, and it's like even worse if you do globally. But my personal style, how I use Zabbix, I quite frequently rely on the monitoring hosts, and I use this one all the time. So this comes without any extra work. Once we apply the template, we are ready to start to use the dashboards. Okay, so to show this in action, like this patch, so right now I have this memo, I have like a repetitive keyword over here, and what is about to happen is I will replace with this one, like the file is this, which holds the indication SVG graph. So it is kind of universal stuff, like it will apply to global dashboards and template dashboards. And let's open actually the line and show here at the bottom of page Vim, and enter. And what is about to happen, like we have this line, and this line is saying like let's expand the item name. And what I'm doing, I'm actually this item name holds the origin already, the host name, and we will do quite aggressive modifications. We will use the Perl regular expression and replace, kind of like blindly replace everything which comes before the column. The colon. And it's quite an aggressive thing. And here I'm using like non-space character. So if your host titles come with the space in the middle, then it will not work. That's my strategy, and it's quite an aggressive patch, to be honest. So let's close the file and run this substitution. Copy and paste. Enter. It's done. And if we refresh the page, click. Okay, it does not work. Let's try to remove this guy like this and copy again, paste, enter. Let's see again, paste. Okay, it does not work. Something wrong with my one-liner because I just copied it from template. I will take the another one, this one, and like this, and space, copy, and put it here, enter, and let's check in the dashboard. Okay, it does not go away. I did not test this in full. Let's go back here to how it was before. Like this. Try if this is functional. Oh, wait a second. If I replace it once, then it will not respect the next replacement. Let's check and how it looks like. It is interesting. We are, yeah, the forward slash is in a not correct direction, and this must be on space side. Okay, every non-space character, and if I save the file and refresh the page, click, yeah, it's done. I forgot to tell, like, welcome to troubleshooting session. Sometimes I know there is some people who like to see some things, for example me, how the troubleshooting happens. So the host name is now gone, and I will complete this video with this automation thing. So what I did do is made a templates, and in this template there is free collector items which is reading those front-end files, and we can schedule the data collection every 1 hour, every 1 day based on your needs. And all free files is having a dependent item, and this dependent item kind of either it detects if the patch is already completed, or it detects if it is not patched. And let's go through all of them. 20 to 270 degrees. So what this does is it looks for the keyword, very similar as with the grep command. If it finds, it will produce the number 1 in the outcome. If it not finds, then it will produce 0. And the trigger obviously is looking for number 1, and the trigger description actually holds how to patch things. And in my Zabbix instance, the patching, I have like a separate action which will read the description of the trigger, and it will use exactly that command for the input. Okay, let's go through the other ones. So this patch, what it does, it is looking if the value is bigger than 0, and there is like space here and space there and space after the any character. So it is not so elegant. It's somewhere working with this like 7.0.17 version, and I tested with the 7.0.13, 7.0.16, 7.0.18, and it works fine. But this whole idea right now runs as a proof of concept, just to give like a little bit more conveniences, because I'm tired of doing those things manually. And the third example is again, it looks like this existence of this function, and usually this function do not exist at all. The PHP file do not hold this, and this is like, it looks for the outcome. If the outcome is there, then it does not do nothing. Okay, now I will show this template in action. Before that, the template depends on the media type, which is called execute. No, wrong. On the scripts, there is a script, execute trigger description, and I will link completely another video inside the description where I talked about this for the first time with the big excitement. So how to fully automate things in Zabbix, and by automate I mean we can completely script out the solution straight in the video description. So the overall goal would be to import a template, and the template holds the indication what's the problem, and the trigger which detects the problem inside the description, it is holding the commands how to solve the problem. Like these commands which I run manually, these exists inside the trigger description. Okay, so this is a script which is required. All it is using, this is automated action, this is script, and we need help of Zabbix agent. And my agent runs with supporting remote commands. Let's clarify a little bit how it looks like. Clearing the screen and printing the agent config, agent dconf, and agent runs on the root, and agent runs supports any remote command. This is my preference to outsource some tasks for the agent. Okay, now the action, how the action looks like. Actions, trigger actions, and execute trigger description. That's my title of the action, and there is like protection rules, so your Zabbix do not start to do sensitive stuff if not required. I have like tags conf maintain, like something which for me is like editing some files on the file system, and then at the trigger level I tend to say tag execute description. So this, for me, I install it at the template level just to indicate like this template is like a form of automating things and some like maintenance tasks, which usually is done by human, but I don't have any employees which work for me, so I fully outsource everything to the agent. And then at the trigger level, this is the thing. And inside the operation, we have a selection, selecting operation execute trigger description on the current host. Okay, let's show how this template works in action. It's already applied to my front-end server, and it holds 3 triggers. Need to replace something, need to remove hostname, and so on. And what I will do is I will upgrade the front-end server, and it will introduce immediately those things which I need to remove and modify. And let's do in order. At first, dashboards. So this is the dashboard. Right now the lines are fully readable. This is also readable from left to right. Excellent. And now replacing the front-end files. I will navigate over here and replace the files. Click enter, and the front-end version has been replaced. If we go to the bottom, 7.0.17. If we refresh the page, then it is 7.0.18. And the damage is again there. This is not so enjoyable, and the lines are not in full. Now what I will do is like I will, for the sake of entertainment, do the tail for the agent log and grep that grep this very moment when agent is doing some help for me. And to do so, right now the template checks the items only like once per hour, and I have an override running here, detect patch, and I can tell at the template level, let's detect the patch every 12 seconds. Update, so every 12 seconds these files will be read by Zabbix agent, and it holds like multiple kilobytes. It would be dangerous to do that in like all the time in real time, but I think like once per day or once per 8 hours it's fine. And now it will detect the problems. If we go here, 15 seconds ago we are it's already done and completed. If we check the agent, so I'm tailing the agent log and it says executing command, and I actually orchestrated to have a little bit protection. Before I blindly replace the file, I want to back up the file as well. So first command is copy the file to the home and make a date of the file. And only then, if this command succeeds with a great success, only then it will do the modifications. And I treat always these modifications as a disaster. I receive SMS about this thing. So obviously, like modifying something on the fly, in long run, it's kind of dangerous. Like if I forgot that this logic is integrated in my setup, it would be very bad. So it's not okay for me to forget these integrations, as it is super sensitive. It's absolutely, I have to receive notification every time, just to remind me that I'm using a very modified version of the front end. And so for the other one, again, like making a backup of the original file, placing the file inside the home directory, and then do the sensitive operation. And yeah, for the third one, the trigger is again doing the backup and doing the sensitive operation. Let's check if the dashboard is now fine. Dashboards, so this header is perfect, the lines are fully readable. And what about that other template level dashboard? If we open backup, yeah, it looks like I have made a mistake. Let's fix that right now. Data collection templates, triggers, and remove hostname. So I think what I want to do is let's see how it was executed in the background. /s, which would be every character. And what's the current picture? Yeah, it's missing one backslash. Let's see. This is not written in the actual file, and I suppose I need to double escape it. That's the problem. Let's fix it right now. Two times backslash update. So now the trigger is having different logic, and what I will do is like downgrade the front end, so it will immediately trigger the thing, and going to the 17 and downgrading the whole front end. And these triggers will go immediately in the next 12 seconds. It will detect the issue again. So right now it is sitting in the resolved state. In the upcoming 10 seconds, 5 seconds, it should detect the problem. Okay, it's done. And the action is almost, yeah, the action is completed. And I can see in the command inside the agent log, do I have now a correct regex thing? and this looks fine, or now it looks too much actually. I'm starting to get worried. But if we check the actual file, what is the situation? Do we have 2 times /? No, we don't have none of the time. How many times I should write in order to have it there? That's getting a little bit tricky. Let's see one more time. // now 2 times / said let's try this, let's try one more time this way, and going over here and upgrading the package 18, what was the, replacing again, detecting the issue again, and in the next 12 seconds let's check how the file looks like. Yes, now it should work. Like we have a solid /, so this one is probably supporting the regex syntax, and we need to have a solid how to say, every non-space character. Okay, now checking if the dashboard is functional. Click, or I can click over here and go to the dashboards, click, and the host name is gone from here. Excellent. That is everything for this video. If you all the one-liners are available in a form of template. The template is inside the video description. All the similar videos like how to automatically execute trigger description, I will put those as well inside the description. If you want to have a look, then go ahead. If you find this helpful, give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.